This project, bringing siheks to Palmyra, rewilding them for the first time in close to 40 years, organizations from all over the world have been putting their heads together, trying to figure out how best to save this species, how best to grow their populations from what can be held in captivity. Today, we're here at the Honolulu airport, waiting for the arrival of the plane carrying the 9 sihek birds, as well as staff and partners who flew all the way from Wichita, Kansas, where these birds were being cared for. They're making the long journey across the country, across the ocean, with a quick stop here in Honolulu. The sihek, the Guam kingfisher. This is a bird that's native to Guam, but in the 1980s, it went extinct in the wild. There was an introduced snake called the brown tree snake that wiped out a lot of birds, and the sihek almost went extinct in the mid-80s. 29 of them were captured and brought into the care of zoos and facilities, and that's where they've been ever since. So sihek have lived in zoos for almost as long as I have been alive, which is pretty wild to think about. Palmyra Atoll was selected as the ideal place to introduce these birds to the wild again. It was determined through extensive research and comparison to other potential places in the world that Palmyra would not only provide great habitat for them, safe habitat since it's predator-free, rats have been eradicated. There are 3 aviaries that have been constructed on TNC's preserve at Palmyra. These aviaries will be the temporary home for the sihek when they first arrive. We have staff and scientists from the Nature Conservancy and our partners that are going to be there to care for the birds on day 1 today when they arrive and make sure that they're feeding and foraging and healthy. And all of this will help inform future introductions of sihek and also be a really valuable learning experience for this kind of courageous conservation move for other species in the world. While today is a really exciting day, it's been years and years in the making with so much work from the Nature Conservancy and so many partners across the world. But really today is just the start of a new chapter. We hope to see these 9 sihek thrive at Palmyra, and we'll continue to learn from this project until one day hopefully they can be reintroduced back to their home in Guam.